Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great opportunity meeting you once again and then taking the topic of profit leadership forward. So, today I thought I will bring you one more concept and then idea from some of the quality gurus. So, before we get into the subject proper, I thought it may be fair to introduce some of the great gurus came in the past in the subject of quality. So when you say somebody as a guru, what does that really mean in the context of professional knowledge? So when we call someone as a guru, generally he brings in a thought leadership of bringing something radically different perspectives so that the human beings can evolve. So there are many concepts have been coming in the context of quality. Once upon a time, the topic of quality was generally referred to something like a product quality. That means if you are buying a gadget, you expect that it works and meets the objectives. But over a period of time, the whole word quality has been taking a different kind of a connotation, expanding in its own perspectives. So quality guru is somebody who is trying to bring in a broader perspective over a period of time. So in this series there are quite a number of them, but I thought I will introduce two quality gurus from USA. One is Dr. JURAN, Joseph Juran as he is called. The other one is Deming. These are the two quality gurus who have brought very radical thinking in the context of quality. So Dr. James Juran lived almost more than 105 years or so, has brought several concepts in the context of quality. One of them is very well appreciated and then followed is called JURAN's Triology. So let me state one of those concepts just for the sake of understanding. The quality guru brings in very broad perspectives which dramatically changes the way in which the industries can think and function. So JURAN's Triology, essentially what it means is, triology means three. So that means there is something which is expressed in the form of three aspects basically. So before Juran brought the concept of Juran's triology, industries were not taking the subject of quality very seriously because the industry owners generally felt that they can do more and more of inspection and then prevent the defect reaching the customer. So that was the concept of quality which I spoke about it in the earlier video, where I expressed what is meant by quality control, quality assurance and quality management and so on. Such of those who would like to refer this, they can go back and see that video. So Juran brought this idea that people will become very serious when the quality is connected with the organizational profitability. So he introduced the concept of bringing a financial perspective to quality. Of course, it was not only Juran, there are many other quality gurus who have brought this idea in the previous years. But nevertheless, Juran gave a wonderful framework for bringing this concept of quality and cost together. So what Juran said is, an organization losing money over a period of time because of poor quality, but this is not reflected in the books of account. Hence, if you are going to convert the quality losses in terms of financial numbers, then the whole organization will become very serious. So this idea of performance management is something which I am going to speak about in the subsequent video. But before that, everything connected to money, people generally become very serious. So what he said was, in the financial management system, there is a triology already existed. So in the financial management system, we say financial planning is one element of the triology. The second is the financial control. The third aspect is the financial improvement. So if you look at what the finance controllers do is, they have a finance planning to start with. The financial planning essentially means that what kind of a profitability we must achieve in the coming years, for which we prepare a would-be PL account probably, and then try to bring about the sales growth and then the expenditure, etc. So that's called a financial planning basically. And then financial control is, as the company is bringing money and spending money, there's somebody sitting as a watchdog to see that whether the controls are there so that we don't overspend in the organization. So that's called a finance control. So then the finance control is done, then we figure out that we are not making sufficient profit, then we go into a financial improvement projects, that is bringing down the cost, increasing the revenues and so on. So this is basically the most important aspect of any organization: financial planning, financial control, and then financial improvement. That means this is called a triology. Basically, there is three aspects to finance management. So what JURAN suggested is that we should have a quality triology, meaning that we should have a quality planning, we should have a quality control, then we should have a quality improvement. This was a very radical thinking. In the quality planning, what JURAN suggested is, whatever the quality losses are happening in your company, trying to bring in a financial perspective to that, meaning that if we are doing a rework, then try to estimate how much money we lost because of the rework. If there are materials are being scrapped, try to calculate how much money we lost because of the scrap. So this way, in the financial planning, which is one of the part of the JURAN's triology, try to understand how much money we are losing, and then plan in such a way that how we are going to bring down this cost of poor quality, meaning that the money lost because of the poor quality. So once you have done that part of the planning, then you can also decide how we are going to improve your products over a period of time. Then you start doing the quality control, in the sense that as you are manufacturing, try to remember that this much of money the company was losing, and then try to bring about the quality control systems. Thereby you will restrict the cost of poor quality. Then later on you will come to know which are the areas we are losing money, and then try to take many projects and then take up a quality improvement initiatives. That is what is called continuous improvement, which we spoke about in some time back. So in essence, the JURAN's triology is talking about the subject of quality. So he said that unless otherwise you bring the subject of financial losses in the context of quality, people will not become serious. So it's very easy to convert the profit losses, profit leakages happening because of quality. Thereby you can bring in a financial numbers to the quality losses, and then start doing that in the quality planning stage, and then try to fix a target, and then start monitoring whether the quality control systems are ensuring that we don't make those losses, and then identify the improvement areas and then take up quality improvement projects. So that is what actually is the subject of JURAN's triology. To summarize, a financial planning, financial control, financial improvement is a concept already exists in the field of finance. So JURAN brought these three items as a triology, because triology means three. So he said that the quality planning, quality control and quality improvement becomes a more focused approach in the organization. With the result, the quality losses will be continuously plugged, thereby the profitability will improve. That's what in summary what JURAN Triology really means. It's a very powerful concept. And then going forward, the Lean, Six Sigma, all those things have all come into play only for helping this aspect. I hope the session is useful to you, introducing the topic of quality gurus and the concept of JURAN Triology. Look forward to talk to you more and more in the future topics. Thank you very much for your patient listening. Take care.